Hello, how are y'all? I hope everyone is doing well. I don't normally do a lot of sit down videos, but I thought that I would do something different this time. Can we talk for a minute? Can we have a conversation? Okay, so I don't know if you know, but if you don't know, I am Danielle. I don't know if I've ever introduced myself and gave you my first name, but my name is Danielle. I do run a custom clothing line. I just took this on full-time about a month and a half ago. I let my full-time job go and I had decided to become a full-time custom clothing designer. I am self-taught. I did not go to school for this. This is something that I just found a liking to, and I decided that I wanted to take it on full-time. Of course, I decided to make this decision in the peak of prom season, and for a lot of designers, prom season is normally the busiest time for them. So it was a no-brainer for me to let that job go and just fully commit to my business during that time. Money was coming in really good, customers were coming in really good, and you know, it made sense to let it go. So now that business has leveled out, I'm not saying that I'm not getting clients. I am getting clients. I am at a point where I can, you know, rest a little bit. I can breathe and I can actually learn some things or teach myself some things, do some research, and actually grow my business. I am not at a place where I feel like I am a know-it-all. I don't feel like I will ever get to that place where I'm a know-it-all. I love to learn and I love to do my research. So in those downtimes, I find it to be very important to do your trial and error during that time. I'm excited about using my downtime as a time to learn. So going back to those things that I plan on doing. So number one, I want to understand body types. Those 5 most common body types: the inverted triangle, the apple, rectangle, or that's also considered the athletic build. You have your hourglass and your pear shape. So those are my 5 main. I do want to get an idea of what looks good and what doesn't look good on those body types, so that when prom comes around, I'll know how to address my clients in a professional way to give them other alternatives that would be more beneficial for their body type. But there's a way to tell somebody that this may not look good on them, but in a professional way. And if that's something y'all want to see, y'all let me know and I will give you some ways to say that. So researching body types is the first thing that I want to do in my downtime. To make more clothes for myself, relearning my body type and what looks good and what doesn't look good on me, being my own billboard, being my own marketing billboard for my business, and take more photos. Number 3, I want to redo my contract and make sure my contract is not only accessible physically but virtually as well, because I do want to do a lot more out-of-state clientele, and I want to make sure that my contract is accessible physically and virtually. So I want to update that contract. Number 4, I want to update my website. I want to be sure that I have product for people to purchase. I have product for people to look at, and I want to be sure that my website is appealing to the eye, so people know what they're going to receive, you know. So I want to make sure that my website is up to date. And then number 5, I just want to get better with my technique. So definitely want to do more corsetting. I definitely want to do work more with wovens. I do tend to work more with stretch fabric, so it's easy to get a body to fit in something that stretches, but it's hard to contour fabric that does not stretch to a body, you know. Now that's tailoring, that is structure, that's quality. So I do want to get into just better techniques and getting my sewing. I mean, like doing it, like doing the darn thing. I want for my stuff to be runway ready. A lot of people may say that it already is, and it might be, but I want to get to a point to where I 100% know that it is. And then last but not least, just to throw something in there, I actually do want to either participate in a fashion show or host my own fashion show. So that is a goal of mine. I'm going to be very intentional with my downtime, very intentional with my business as a business owner, and we're not going to stop here. We're going to keep it going, and we're not going to go back to work. I'm going to be living life and doing what I love. So y'all keep the conversation going down below. Y'all let me know what you're going to be doing in your downtime now that prom season is officially over. What do y'all plan on doing in your downtime? How do you plan to maximize your time to build your business? So keep the conversation going in the comments. I will check back in with y'all later this week. Bye.